Hi.
Hi.
Hey, for this video, I have my sister, Liz, and my mom, just for something different. So you don't have to listen to me babble on by myself. Do you guys remember learning that something was wrong with me?
Yes.
What were you told?
Well, first it was from you when you started falling and hurting your face and stuff, and so it was first from you just wondering what was going on, and then there was all the doctor's appointments, so you were slowly filling me in as you were learning stuff, and so like, it might be this, or we're gonna try this, so there was at least more hope in the beginning, I guess, of being able to do something and hearing about change and possible change and help, I don't remember exactly if I heard it from you or Mom when you got your diagnosis, but at first, it still kind of feels surreal, but it definitely did then. I was like, what? Okay, well, that might not be...
I kind of just posted it on Facebook and then,
Call everybody.
People. I was just like, hey world, so that was something
Maybe,
I would change on my end, but...
Yeah, well, and so at first it was like, since you were going through tests and different things, it was not solidified in my brain right away, well, maybe it could still change.
Still not mine.
Yeah. So, but then just since then, seeing you progress, and when you come and visit me, every time is a little different, and different struggles and stuff.
An adventure?
What?
An adventure?
Yeah.
Well, Mom was there when I got my diagnosis, but for me, it wasn't really a surprise, because from day one, he was like, well, I think it's this, but we gotta rule everything else out. So when they said it, I was like, yeah. But Mom was there. What did you think? Were you excited?
Well, I remember wanting you to get a second opinion. Just to, let's say, we gotta figure out what this was. Yeah, and that was the second opinion. We went to Mayo together. And it's hard to describe how I felt, because the feelings inside are hard to describe, like what you go through. But I remember I figured that's what they were going to say, and I watched her go through all the tests they did on her, and hoping, well, could be something else. But then I kind of knew, but I didn't want to admit it, like, no, they're not going to say that. But then they did, and it was like, and then she's like, oh, poor Mom has to go through this, and I'm like, poor me, poor you.
Honestly,
That's
I
horrible.
feel lucky that it's not one of you guys, because I don't think I can handle it. Like me, that's fine, but I don't think I could be you guys. That's what I was thinking.
And back then too, thinking, I was like, how long has it been? I figured
4
she wouldn't
years,
be
almost.
here now. Still having her here, it's still kind of, wow, maybe it won't happen. Maybe
As
it's
great
not
as I
real.
am still.
Yeah, and then when you spend a lot of time with her, you see things and it hits you, and like, she's stuck 24/7 dealing with crap, and we can escape from it. and even though it's in the back of my head all the time, when you're not there, seeing it and dealing with it,
Can't forget about it.
I don't forget, but well, she's gonna be okay, and she's not getting worse. And then I see her, and I'm like, I see little changes, and I'm like, no, not like that. And like now, she's having a lot of trouble breathing and stuff, and that freaks me out. And I don't know how to I want to be able to know how to help, and I feel like I'm helpless, like I don't not do the right things and make things worse.
No, that's my fault. I'm the worst. I'm such a jerk.
That's not true.
No, she's not a jerk. She just needs to speak up. So,
Like, can I help you with this?
like,
Okay, yeah,
is that a
okay,
yes
let's do
or a
it.
no? So, but, and I hurt her a lot.
No,
Scratch her with my fingernails, poke her at her ribs, drop her. No.
Rub my painful spot.
Oh, you got hit. Oh. I like to rub her little, when she gets hurt, I like to rub. It's like, that feels better. No, it doesn't.
But you stretch me and stuff and are wonderful.
Not enough, because I forget. It's like, oh yeah, we should do that.
And then there's a million other things going on.
Yeah.
So, what is it like being with me now? That it's been years into this?
Well, you're the same person, so it's easy to be around you because you're obviously the same. But it's hard, like, just as hard as in heartbreaking, like when, like, you're sitting in your chair, you know, but then, like, oh, you need to walk, and then just to see the different struggles, like, helping you and stuff, and just imagining, like, because you can only imagine so much, but you don't know what it's really like, you know, you can guess, or like, oh, that seems horrible, but, you know, it's hard to actually put myself in your shoes, so, like, trying to be sensitive, like, I want to help you, but I don't want to do something wrong or overstep or make you feel
don't worry
worse, or
about
like
I struggle
That's
with,
impossible.
okay, I want to help. I want to do everything for you, but it's like, maybe she wants to do things as much as she can for herself. So I, like, try to not, and then it's like, well, I should, and then I'm like, I don't know. So that's
I mean,
kind
I
of,
don't know either if it makes you feel better.
because
I
I'm
don't know.
like,
It's
oh, I don't
an
want to treat
adventure
you like
for
a
all of
baby.
us.
Here, I'm going to feed you everything all the time. And then it's
Yeah, I
like,
kinda
maybe
like
she
it.
wants, okay. Now we got that solved.
But there is things like from you visiting consistently, like, okay, I already know that she's gonna want straws in her thing, and so we have somewhat of a routine, you know, since from coming here. And you got to bring your electric chair this time, which has made a world of difference for you, I'm sure, because like even the last time you came, we would walk you from the car inside, like, to the couch, and then, you know, people are moving around, and then we're trying to, like, okay, we'll come in here, and then you're like, oh, I'm tired, but I want to be with you guys. And so having your chair, being able to move around the whole house has been awesome. And outside, and right up to the car, get in, and then we'd ride your car up into the ramp
It
and
is
drive
a
off,
world
and
of difference.
and Mom and I even got you in the truck on our own, and we got to go
We
somewhere.
almost broke you in half,
It's
but we
weird.
got her in.
We did.
It's really weird, like, not being able to help you with that kind of stuff. It's like, here I am. Deal with it. It is weird.
Yeah, like not being able to put pressure on your feet to, like, lift
Or
yourself
lift them
up.
at all. It's
Yeah.
bizarre. It's literally the weirdest thing to be in my body. And, like, as you're losing stuff, it's like, but I was just able to do that, and now I can't, and it's weird. And if I could just, like, have you take my place for, like, an hour just so you could see, like, how weird it is. I mean, I wouldn't wish it on anyone, but it's just interesting. I wish I could share the experience for 5-10 minutes.
I wouldn't mind, just to have a better understanding.
Shooting full of
You know, like, and what it feels like to be helped, and, you know.
Mom flipping me like a pancake in the middle of the night.
Oh, you
I'm
need
like,
to roll? Bloop.
Mom, I'm stuck. It's more like,
Oh, I know what that means.
Yeah, they're learning my grunts and hand
Instead of
signals.
talking, she'll go, It's like,
I
now I know what that is.
I don't know why it's so hard for me to, like, verbalize what I need. It's like, why can't you just go in my mind and know, like, I don't want to say, because for the past few years, almost every sentence starts with, can you, will you, like, I need, like, it's like I can't, because I can't do anything, so it's like, I'm so sick of asking for help that I'm like, can't you just know what I'm thinking? I don't know. It's weird.
Hand signals are fine if I learn them.
Take my strong hand. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I asked you to prepare something.
You did. I think I kind of shared what the only thing that I had in my mind, but so I like one of my favorite things is helping you walk, only because I get to hold on to you, but it's heartbreaking is the only word I can think of to keep saying, because you're like skin and bones, so I like to hold you and lift you up, and it's like, oh, I feel
I
all
weigh
the
less
bones
than
in
her
your
for the
body.
first time in my entire life, except for when I was a baby. It's crazy. Crazy. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
But I love you, and I love that you come to visit me, and it makes me feel happy that you would take time to
Out of my busy
come over
schedule.
here and struggle with, well, but then you're out of your comfort zone, as in like all the comforts that you have at home to be able to help you. You have way less help here, so I appreciate that you would depend on me to and trust me to do things for you. Well, and you've got Mom, which is like obviously a huge
Yeah,
help.
I've only been left on the toilet for like a minute this time. It's impressive. I only had to yell a few times. And I only fell once. Oh, can you make my finger straight? I only fell once. Anything you want to say?
I just thing that's I do love you. The thing that I'm struggling with lately is watching that movie we watched. What's it?
Gleason. The
What's it,
Gleason
the name of it?
documentary.
The Gleason documentary. You should watch it. Just knowing, I'm like seeing how it's going to be, not accepting it, but seeing how it's going to be, and what does that look like? Because now, I mean, it's full-time caregiver and a lot of things that will happen, and I don't know what that's going to look like.
It's hard to imagine, like seeing the possibilities of the different aspects to come and what it would be like for you specifically. Like, it's hard to imagine, and to think like that might actually be your reality is like hard to swallow and think that it's real. So we don't think about that as much, and we focus on here and now, and you're talking to us and happy and funny and wonderful.
Like I was...
It's not like you wouldn't be by any means, you know what I mean?
But, like, if you compare me and my progression to, like,
Others.
everyone else that I know, it's like, I've had symptoms for, like, 4 years, been diagnosed for 2, and I'm, like, I can still stand, sort of, and talk and do some things, but, like,
few steps.
most people are, like, way worse by this point, so I'm thankful for
Progress
that.
is faster usually.
Being able to talk.
Yeah.
But we love you again.
Well, anything else? Any words of wisdom, closing statements?
Next time we do this, we'll be all pretty and
Look
better. We're planning to do this week, and then
not
we're like, oh, it'll work right now. Oh, okay.
Okay, good. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're getting ready for bed.
Sure.
Anyway, so
Thanks for listening to us.
yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
playing. Should we try?
I thought I turned it off.
No.
Oh my.
We would never be able to get through a acting moment. And Ruth, your turn. It was totally a beautiful moment. What the? Oh, welcome to the club. Oh, my face is all red.